Inside this box, I have a very exciting delivery. So just today, I got my order from last Wednesday or Tuesday when they had both the Villains preview and the Throwback scents on sale. So yeah, I got Maleficent and Evil Queen in here, as well as Plumeria and Country Apple. So I've never smelled any of these scents, so it's a true sort of unboxing slash first impression. So I'm excited to smell these. So if that sounds like something you want to hear about, then stay tuned. And by the way, my name is Mary, and on my channel, I do affordable fragrance, mostly Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, but some other fragrances as well. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll be right back to open this up and see what these smell like. All right, so I'm going to start with the Villains. I'm most excited about these. And not that I'm such a big Disney fan or anything like that. I don't feel strongly one way or the other about Disney. I like some of their movies. I think they're cute and enjoyable, but I'm also not a big Disney person. Um, so, I enjoyed the Disney princesses that came out. I think my favorite was Ariel and Moana. I like those ones the best, surprisingly. But I also haven't worn some of like the more wintry ones since it hasn't been cold enough. But I'm excited about these. I feel like I'm going to like these villain ones better than the princess ones just because I do like sort of deeper, woodsier scents. So I'm excited about them, not so much because of the Disney aspect, but just because they sound like the kind of fragrance that I would like. So, and I didn't get the best deal on these. I had a 25% off coupon, but it was kind of like, buy three, get one. Ooh, when they had these online, and it still is now. So I'm sure at some point they'll go on sale, although the Disney princess ones kind of took a while to go on sale. So at some point they might be like 50% off, but eventually they'll probably get down to like a body care sale price. All right, this box was hard to open. And then the only other disappointment was for both the Disney princesses and the villains is they didn't do a body lotion. They just did a body cream. And if you know Bath and Body Works body creams, they go bad kind of quickly. So I did get the body cream just because I want to be able to pair them, but I really wish they'd done a lotion. All right, so let's go ahead and just start with Maleficent, which is on top here. So, I mean, the packaging is cool. It's very fun for Halloween. So yeah, and this one's got like purplish, turquoise kind of gradient, and like the green and black writing. I've never seen like the Maleficent like franchise. I mean, it looked interesting. I just never got around to seeing it. Okay, so this one is Sinister Plum, Midnight Berries, and Mystical Wood. So this sounds right up my alley. I'll probably eventually do like a full like review and comparison, but this is just first impressions. So let's just start with the cap. And this is cool. This is a black version of their like faceted cap. Okay, this is nice. It's kind of what I like thought it would smell like. So yeah, it's very deep and woodsy. It's got like the plumminess in there. So I'm trying to remember what's the other scent that has a plummy note in it. But it's reminding me of like a Bath and Body Works version of like Tom Ford Black Orchid or something like that. So yeah, it's very rich and plummy and very deep and woodsy, almost veering on like a patchouli-like territory. So yeah, I mean, it's surprisingly dark for Bath and Body Works. Like I feel like even their Halloween scents have just sort of a fun, playful aspect to them. Whereas this really is very dark and woodsy and deep with the dark fruits and the woodsiness. Okay, so I'm impressed by that. But definitely going to be more of like an evening slash super cold day, or maybe like super crisp autumn day type of scent. Okay, so that was Maleficent. So, so yeah, I mean, it's reminding me a little bit of something like Dark Kiss. Um, but like I said, I'll have to do like a full review and comparison later once I've like worn it and thought about what it smells like. All right, so then Evil Queen. All right, and this one's got like purple packaging and then like this ruby heart and the sort of silhouette. It's not really a silhouette, but you know what I mean. And this one is an apple scent. So this is dark red apple, vanilla suede, and wicked pear. And it says, "Your heart belongs to me." What was the tagline for this one? "I have you under my spell." All right, so Evil Queen. Same cap. Okay, I like this too. So this is the kind of apple scent I like. So yeah, it's a really nice apple. It's juicy, but has depth to it at the same time. But this one's definitely lighter than the Maleficent. The Maleficent's like a really heavy scent. This could be like a daytime scent for sure. So it's really nice though. It's just kind of like almost like a grown up version of like champagne apple and honey or something. So yeah, you're just getting that nice apple, really good apple, not too, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, I generally like apple scents. So, but you know, it's not like a green apple. Like I didn't really like candy apple cauldron that much. That one just wasn't really for me. So it's definitely not like that. Someone was comparing this to that, but to me, you know, it's a very different apple. So yeah, this is a really nice red apple. And then just a little bit of woodsiness, a little bit of depth. Um, and both of them are just like medium sweet. Neither of them are like super sweet fragrances. So yeah, I'm excited to wear both of these. I think this one is definitely something I could wear to work or just daytime. And then this one is definitely more like evening slash, like I said, cold day kind of wear. So those are the villains. I want to say that this is almost reminding me of like um, Ariana Grande. Which one is like the Apple one? Is it Thank You Next 2.0? I feel like this is smelling a little bit like that. But once again, I'll have to do a full comparison and a review. All right, so moving on to Plumeria. Ooh, I got a really banged up one. I don't know if you can see that. This is super banged up. That doesn't usually happen. I don't usually get super banged up stuff. Let me just check. Yeah, I got a banged up bunch. Couple of them are okay. All of them are a little banged up, but some of them are not as bad as others. But this one is really bad. So these are online only. Otherwise, I would probably go to the store and, um, you know, swap them out for a better condition one. So that's a little disappointing. The lotions look okay. So yeah, it's just like two or because I got backups of these because they were a good deal. So yeah, a couple of these Plumeria ones are really banged up. So I mean, it's not going to impact the scent, but you know, it's just kind of not the best. Oh, so fragrance notes for this are pink Plumeria. And what's the other name for Plumeria? There's another name for that flower, but it's escaping me right now. But I'll put it up. But it's like it's sort of famously, I don't know, I think of Hawaii when I think of Plumeria, just like a very tropical flower. So Plumeria, peach nectar, red apple again, night blooming jasmine, and gardenia petals. Okay, it's very floral. And it's definitely a little old school. So um it's okay. There's something a little like skunky to me. When I almost want to smell one of the other bottles to see maybe this one's kind of weird. Ooh, yeah, I got a messed up bunch. This is um like the whole cap came off. That's weird. So I really might need to bring this one back. So yeah, that one's really damaged too. Okay. Just gonna spray it on me. So yeah, it's not the bottle. There's just something, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is the plumeria itself, because I don't know exactly what plumeria smells like. But it's almost like a skunky floral. And it's kind of like got some greenness to it. I'm getting like the peach and the red apple. More of the peach, I'd say. I'm getting jasmine. And I'm wondering if maybe it's the jasmine. Because jasmine can have this quality called, I think it's called indolic jasmine or something, or indolic jasmine, where it smells like jasmine can smell kind of yucky. Um, so I'm wondering if that's what I'm picking up on. So yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Between the bad bottles and not being crazy about the smell, I might just bring these back to the store and, just return them versus exchange them. So that's a little bit of a disappointment because I kind of thought I would like that one. All right. So lastly is Country Apple. So I was pretty sure I would like Plumeria more than Country Apple, so I got more of it. So watch me like this one better. Country Apple is apple blossom, fresh muguet. I never know how to say that, but I think it's the same thing as the lily of the valley. Muget, mugu. I don't know. I think it's a hard G. Muget. I'll have to look it up. Sheer sunlight. So the fragrance of sunlight and orchard woods. So I guess I was afraid this one might have too much of like an artificial, I don't know, like air quality to it or something, like crisp air. Okay, but that's not too bad. It's actually kind of citrusy smelling. So I got the Victoria's Secret had a collection that came out recently, and it had like a apple orchard scent in it, and I couldn't stand that one, so I returned it. And that was kind of what I was afraid of for this one, because that had like the sort of like clean air smell in it, and to me it was very off-putting. But I'm not getting that from this, at least in the cap. It's very light. I mean, it's definitely like a clean fragrance. So like it's just like this sort of light, crisp apple. Little citrusy. They don't list citrus in here, but maybe that's like the sunlight note is like the citrusiness. And just like a little floral and a little woodsy. So I like this one more than I thought I did, or not more than I thought I would. Okay, definitely like a daytime scent, but that's good. It's good for work. I did a whole video on like back to back to school scents because I'm a teacher. So usually to work, I'm not gonna wear Maleficent to work as much as I kind of want to. I feel like I might like give someone a headache. But like Evil Queen, I could wear to work. This I could wear to work. I'm smelling that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return that Plumeria. So I know some people really like this one, but that jasmine note, it can be kind of by the person. So some people pick up if it is that like indolic jasmine that's making it smell skunky to me. Or maybe it really is just a bad batch that I got because I have these banged up bottles. But yeah, country apple is nice. It's just like an easy reach kind of like, and it's like truly a body spray. So like a lot of Bath and Body Works fragrances these days are like everyday luxuries where it's like almost like perfume quality and strength, or at least close to it. But this really is just like a body spray kind of experience. So light, refreshing, and um, probably not the longest lasting, but just kind of like an easy wear thing. So yeah, overall, if I'm gonna rank these, and I know there are different collections, I actually probably like Evil Queen the most. I really like a good apple scent, so I might wear this tomorrow and like wear it to work. I have the lotion here. So this was my favorite, Evil Queen, and then Maleficent after that, which I do like the scent, but I just think there'll be not too many occasions where I can actually wear this. Um, you know, I'll have to wear it and see. Maybe it settles down to something a little less intense. So I do like those villains though. And then Country Apple, and then last Plumeria. So I really don't like Plumeria. Once again, I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's this batch, or I don't know if it's just, yeah, not the scent for me. So let me know in the comments your thoughts on these and your favorites. Yeah, so I will do more wear tests of these, the ones I'm keeping. I'm definitely returning Plumeria, and probably sometime soon for the villains. I already did like a whole Apple video, so I'm not going to do like another Apple video for Country Apple, but I'll probably do a full review, wear test review and comparison for the villains ones. So I hope that was helpful to you. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.